Evening, oh my God. First thing out my mouth, I can't even say it right. Evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? 7 o'clock Sunday. Good to see everybody here. I got 14 people already sitting here waiting. Thanks for being here. I got 3 thumbs up from someone or some people. So thank you for that. Also, I always like to see the thumbs up. Like I said, YouTube loves those thumbs up. Am I going to have one of those nights where I just can't talk? It's very likely. My mouth feels like it's full of marbles, but that's okay. Hey, please, somebody let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. I haven't seen any comments come in yet. There we go. A whole bunch of comments coming in. Bruce McFadden, Mike F. Bruce, I hope your family and you are well as well. Yeah, there we go. All good, all good, all good, all good. Greg Schmidt, Mike F. Everybody's seeing it here and just fine. Hey, thanks for showing up. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, so Matt President's good to see you, buddy. Mark Pearson, good to see you. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I don't think we're going to drag this out too much. Everybody has much grander things, I'm sure, to do than sit here and talk fishing. But hey, you want to talk fishing? I'll talk fishing all night long. So we got 33 people showing up. Here's my sister Laura. Good to see you, Laura. Tim M. Good to see you, buddy. So anybody out fishing? It's been cold. There's no doubt about that. There's my other sister, Sarah, showing up. Now I just need Amy here. My whole family will almost be here. Bob Hunter, good to see you. So I think somebody just said this is better. The comments come in, they're so fast right now I can't really read them. But Mark McConney, good to see us. I think somebody said this is better than the Super Bowl. Man, we're stretching it there, dude. But I appreciate it. Dave LaPointe, good to see you. Jason Everett, hey, how are you, buddy? Dakota Jose here. Always good to see Joe. You can't miss the guy. He's like 6, what are you, like 7'9" or something, Joe? You're a big dude. All right. Coho bite is hot in Indiana. Jason, I heard that. Thanks for throwing that in there, though. But yeah, I didn't have any details on it, so I didn't really want to put that info out. Gary, good to see you, man. Gary Lozan, am I saying that right? I hope so. Lozan, good to see you. But Jason, if you got info on that coho bite down there, man, throw it in here, please. Throw it in the comments. If anybody's down that way, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Or if anybody's looking to take a trip down there, I heard it's been really, really good, though. 46 people here. We're almost 3 minutes in. I'm going to wait till about maybe 5 minutes, somewhere in there, and then I'll give the fishing report. I don't have much this week anyway. Just a few things to go over. We'll get the fishing report done, get everybody back to eating their Super Bowl food and watching the game. Is there a score? I know it's 0-0, so there's a score, but is anybody winning yet? I don't have it on right now. I'd like to, but I'm gonna keep my focus here. 3-0. Who's got the 3? Is it Chiefs? I think they had the ball last time I saw. Chiefs. Okay, thanks, Bob. Thanks, Dave. All right. Well, I know it's not going to stay 3-0. There's no way, not with these two teams playing. It should be a good game, I think. My gut feeling is Tampa Bay is going to pull this out. I got faith in Brady. You can't doubt that guy. I mean, people have been doubting him for years, saying his career's over 10 years ago, and he's been to how many more Super Bowls since 10 years ago? 3 or 4, something like that. Just crazy. Guy is amazing. Anyway, here's the fishing report for this area. 6'7", Joe. Yeah. You can't miss you. Thanks, Jason. I see you throwing some info out there on the coho. Thanks for doing that, man. Here's the fishing report around here. So the cold weather obviously has strengthened the ice. There's really good ice on Portage Lake right now, and the ice is really starting to push out towards the west. Getting out by the channel towards the big lake. So that's going to just help our fishing. It'll keep helping that fishing. It's going to bring the perch in more and more. The perch really like to come into Portage, usually towards the end of January, into the beginning of February. Some years it's earlier, but usually right about now is when it really starts getting good. But I have talked to people out there. I haven't been out there in the last week. The people I did talk to said it was still pretty stingy out there, but they're starting to get some nice big perch, anywhere from the 7 to 11 inch range, and a few a little bit bigger. But the bite has just not been there yet. What's been working still jigs, but it's been a mix of it could be spikes one day, mousies, waxies, wigglers another day, minnows another day. It's just been sporadic, and they've been chasing them all over. So Nothing hot and heavy here on Portage Lake, but I think it is definitely going to pick up. I know some people have been out spearing as well, and some good pike have shown up as well. Some really nice pike. I really like pike fishing Portage Lake over on the south side. The south side is my favorite spot over by Camp Tacebo, Eagle Point. If you're familiar with the lake, you know where I'm talking about. There's a really nice shelf over there where the big pikes seem to really congregate towards the end of ice. When they start coming into spawn and whatnot. That's tip-up fishing with big shiners is a great time. It's a great time to be out there with that setup. But anyway, it's getting better here on Portage. Manistee Lake has frozen over by Penny Park. Some pike have been coming in over there. No boats are going, obviously. It's frozen in now. Just up to 2 weeks ago, though, boats were still going out on Manistee Lake, going out for perch. Ernest Jean, good to see you, bud. Where was I going? I'm sorry. Yeah, Manistee Lake. So, Penny Park. Some pike are showing up in there. Bear Lake is Bear Lake. It can be hit and miss on Bear Lake, but I did see a nice little group of shanties out towards the middle of the lake, and the info I got was there's some real nice crappies showing up out there, and usually, nice, good minnows or waxworms on crappies. Normally, really good on Bear Lake. If you're not familiar with Bear Lake and you want to check it out, normally you just look right off Blarney Castle where the gas station is. You look straight out towards the center of the lake. That's normally the best spot to be in the ice, but they will roam around out there as well. What else did I have in this area? River fishing. I haven't talked to anybody out river fishing. It's been so cold. I don't think many people have been out. Thanks, Andy K. Appreciate that, dude. I don't think many people have been out on the river, at least nobody that I have talked to. Pier fishing obviously is a no-go. Surf fishing is obviously a no-go. I didn't get any external reports this week. Nobody sent me any information except one guy from Linden wanted me to get some information out on an ice fishing tournament, and I'll do that here in just a moment. But again, if you guys out there, guys and gals, if you have information on your area and you want to share it, just email it to me. I love to be able to gather up as much intelligence as we can really, let's cover as much area as we can. I would love to have Wisconsin. I would love to have Lower Michigan, UP. I'd love to have all that to be able to give out to everyone. And obviously, as we get into the summer months, it's going to be more and more salmon-based, and it's going to be more and more detail-oriented because it'll just be going, with what I'm running out there and what other captains are running. So, but hey, as much as we can help each other out here is a good thing. So let's, if you guys got fishing reports you want to send in to me, email them to me, please. ChrisTangleTackle@gmail.com. I don't have to use your name if you don't want me to, but I would love to be able to get that information out there. Leroy Downing's here from Purple Taco. Good to see you, Lee. Lee's a good guy. Lee and Deb Downing from Purple Taco. He's on board here. If you got any questions for Purple Taco, throw them out there. Pros and cons, Crazy Wolf planer boards. I've never even heard of Crazy Wolf planer boards, so I couldn't even speculate, my friend. I'm sorry. Wish I had more. Crazy Wolf planer boards. No, that's a new one to me. I'm a Ninja board guy. I have fallen in love with the Dreamweaver Ninja boards. I think many people around here have. The people that come on the boat and fish with me on charters and everything else, I get comments almost daily on charters on how well those boards run. I pulled everything up to a 450 copper, and we took a 30-pounder on that 450 last year, and it was no problem getting that fish into the boat, off the board. Sometimes you got to fight those big boards, those TX44 boards. Great boards. Boy, do they pull. Man, almost too much when you get a big fish on there. But I'm not knocking any other boards. There's many good ones out there. But I have fallen in love with those Ninja boards. Just love them. New flies from CME Trolling. I'm not familiar with them. Sorry, bud. Couldn't even talk about that. There's so many new products that pop out, every year. It's hard for me to get my hands on everything and my eyes on everything. If you're out there and you got a product out there and you want me to show that on a video, if you want me to do a review, I'd be happy to do that. I've had people do that in the past. So, I'm sorry, lost my train of thought again. Thinking about the Super Bowl. Yeah, if you're out there, if you're a product maker, if you make flies, whatnot, and everything, if you want a review on here, I'm happy to review products. Like I said, I've done it in the past. You just got to remember, I'm going to be brutally honest. That's the way I am with these things. If it's something I don't like, or if there's something about it I do not like, I'm going to say it straight out. If there's something I do like, I'll be straight up on that also. Somebody just asked something on bleeding fish. I missed the comment mostly, but yeah. Somebody asked about bleeding fish. I don't bleed fish. I just don't. I don't think it does much to the taste. And honestly, the mess on the boat and in the cooler and everywhere else is almost, to me, it's just not worth it. So I don't bleed them, especially don't bleed your fish on tournament days, because you're gonna give up a few pounds and a few points there. So yeah, don't do that mistake. And some people have in the past. Wasn't us, but I've seen other people. Cool. Website. Tangle Tackle website. Brady just scored. All right, there we go. Thanks for the updates, guys. I appreciate that. How can I connect stranded wire with braid? If you watched my video, I just did one not long ago, hooking or spooling up a wire diver rod. I just tie a double uni knot. When I go mono to wire, or even braid to wire, you can tie a double uni. If you're putting 1,000 feet of wire on there, Gronkowski, no kidding, Gronkowski, sweet. Hey, good job. Yeah, if you're putting 1,000 feet of wire on your reel, you don't really have to worry too much about ever getting down to that knot anyway. You're never going to get to that terminal point, that junction. So it can be an ugly knot. It's going to be an ugly knot, but it'll work. Hey, thanks. Somebody commented on my mug. I think that was Jason Miller. I think it was. Yeah. Negative 29 Celsius. Where you are, KJC? Yeah, it was. I think a negative 11 here last night. That was wind chill. I think it was around like -2 around here. -3 maybe last night. It was pretty chilly. Yeah, cold weather for sure, but good for ice. Tangle Tackle's website is still in progress. We are we're mashing all the brains together next weekend. We're getting everybody together. We're going to do a final push on this thing to get this thing running and up. It's a nice looking website. It really is going to be a nice website. I like the layout of it. It's super easy to use. I'm just going to go off on a little commercial-like thing here, but bear with me, please. I go on a lot of fishing websites and looking for things, of course. Some websites are just like a maze to get through. You're trying to find a certain thing and you can't find. This website is set up so well. The guy that set this thing up made it so well. Like if you're looking for spoons, say, okay, I'm looking for Dreamweaver spoons. Type that in there, pops up. And then there's a little drop-down box. Do you want super slims? Do you want standards? Do you want mags? And it gives you other options there as well, like other types of spoons. Really set up well. You can find things really fast. I like it. But we're going to, like I said, we're going to have a meeting of the minds next week and a final push. We're going to try to get that thing out and running, or up and running here very quickly. My gut feeling is another week, maybe 2, and it should be up and going. And you always run into things that you don't think about when you're doing things like that. And that's just what happened. You know, there's so many things to enter that you don't think about. You know, when you look at a stack of rods and you don't realize that every one of those rods, every different brand, model, you name it, has to go into that website. It's crazy the amount of work that goes into that. So the people that do that stuff day in and day out, my hat's off to you, because it is tedious. And hey, but it's going to be good. I think everybody's really going to like the website. And don't forget, on the Tangle Tackle website, you can sign up to be a member. It doesn't cost a thing. All you got to do is just go on, put your email in there, and then when there's big promotions going on, sales, information, fishing, anything like that, we'll put a blanket email out to everybody. You can unsubscribe at any time. But like I said, it doesn't cost a thing. But there's going to be some really nice perks to being a member on that website. That's all I'm going to say for now. I can't let the cat out of the bag. But there's going to be some really nice perks. So when that website is up and running, hey, jump on there if you want to. Throw your email in there. Become a member. It's going to pay off for you. And that also reminds me of my website. A lot of people signed up on this, darkbluecharters.com. On the first page, there's a place where you can subscribe to that. A lot of people have done that. And what I will do with that is whenever there's a sale going on for Dreamweaver, Costa, or anything like that, any big sale going on, I'm gonna put a blanket email out to everybody. I'll still do the videos, but not everybody catches the videos, and that way you're double covered. You're gonna get the information on good sales or good fishing or things like that going on. So it's gonna be great. So if you want to go on darkbluecharters.com, check out the website, front page, pop your email in. And gals, I don't sell information. I would never do that. I'm not going to blanket you. I'm not going to hit you with emails every day with promotions, things like that. It's not what it's for. You're going to get occasional emails from me just on things that I think are going to be beneficial to you. All right? That's enough said on that. All right. Pro tip of the week. How's the fishing towards the end of May up that way? Fishing can be real good around here, Jason. May king fishing can be fantastic. I got quite a few people booking up in May already on the charter, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a real good year. I do have a video coming out soon. Andy, you're nuts, man. You're funny. Thanks, dude. I will have a video coming out very soon. What do I want to call this thing? The state of the fishery address, something like that. Just what I think it's going to be like for 2021 out there on the big lake. That video is coming out very soon. There's a video probably coming out here in just a couple of days on how to rig up a trout rig off a diver. We'll go over the knots, the links, everything like that. Those videos really seem to be well accepted and beneficial to a lot of people. So I'm going to stay doing a lot of those informational type things. Scott Argetsinger's here. How you doing, buddy? Scott is from Dreamweaver. He is the general manager down there. Scott is also a charter captain and just a heck of a good guy and a good fisherman. So if you got any questions for Dreamweaver, Scott is here. He's happy to answer. All right, here's your pro tip of the week, though. I got to crank up my intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the pro tip of the week.
Fairly ridiculous, but I love it. All right. Don't let me forget, after this, I got to get you that information on that ice fishing tournament. All right, pro tip of the week. It's not really anything to do with fishing, more to do with boating, especially for people that leave your boats in slips over the year like I do. Spiders can be an absolute nuisance. Spiders love boats. There's days that I get up out of the, I'll sleep on the boat many nights if I have a charter in the morning, and I'll open up the door and climb out on the deck, and there's already like an Indiana Jones spider web across my entire boat that I got to dig through. So spiders love boats. Here's a tip I picked up a couple years ago, and it works pretty darn well. Dryer sheets. Grab some dryer sheets, rubber band them or tie them onto the ropes, because that's how spiders get onto the boat. They crawl out those ropes to the boat from the dock. Take those dryer sheets, rubber band them or tie them onto the ropes leading out to the boat. It keeps most of the spiders off there. Most of the spiders will stay off the boat. It's a really easy, inexpensive way to yellow jackets. Hate yellow jackets. They hate me and I hate them. But yeah, that's a really inexpensive and easy way to keep the majority of the spiders off the boats. Yeah, you can do the spray thing, Tim, absolutely, and a lot of guys do that, but I don't like getting any of that crap into the water or onto my boat. Dave, I got your wife's attention. Yeah, I don't like using the spray if I can avoid it. I just don't like putting that kind of stuff, like I said, into the water, into the environment if I don't have to. If there's an easier way, that's the way I'm going to do it. But yeah, the spray does work. Anyway, that's your pro tip of the week. I hope that helps somebody out there. I'm sure it will. Let's do this little information. I got some information here on that ice fishing tournament. I want to get this out. And then we'll get out of here. You can get back to Super Bowl. So the Linden Ice Fishing Tournament is Saturday, February the 13th, 2021, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Early registration is open at the Stand Shop or the ELGA Credit Union, Linden branch. Adults are $10. Kids under 14 are $5. You can register the day of the tournament starting at 7 a.m. in the new Cancun, which I'm guessing is a restaurant, saying it's at 8291 Silver Lake Road. And then bring your fish to the weigh station by 4 p.m. And they'll do a grand prize drawing, 50-50 bucket drop. Must be present to win. Yeah, and there's a contact number. Sorry. There's also some more things here. Biggest fish for pike, crappie, and bluegill. Contact phone number 810-735-8600. So if you're looking to get into a nice tournament, that's a good one. There's another one here in Manistee at the Osborne Sports Shop. He puts on a real nice tournament every year. I don't have his phone number, and I don't know if he has a website. But if you look up Osborne Sporting Goods Ice Fishing Tournament, it's a really good ice fishing tournament. There's some fantastic prizes every year. I'm talking power augers, shanties, sleds, not a snowmobile, but a pull sled. Good prizes every year, and lots of categories too. Okay, yeah. Chris, do you use the big Ninja planer board? Yeah, I do, Will. That's what I use. I use the large Ninja boards. They do make the small ones also. And the small ones I could use for anything like a 5-color and down below, or maybe like a 150 copper down below. I think those would be just fine, maybe even a 200 copper. But I primarily use the big boards. They don't fight you. They hook up so fast. They come off so fast. They don't fight you when you got a fish on. They're just a well-made board. I can't say that enough about those. And Scott knows from Dreamweaver. Scott and I have talked enough times about them. He knows if they were garbage, I'd say that. I'm not gonna say something isn't true. But they are really, really good boards. Okay, that's about it. Unless somebody else got something really pressing, let's all get back. Let's all get back to the Super Bowl. And, yeah, let's roll out of here. Let's get out of here. All right, everybody have a great week. Thanks for showing up. 60 people showed up on a Super Bowl night. That's really impressive to me. Thanks for being here. I truly appreciate it. I'll see everybody here in a week, okay? More videos coming out soon. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Go Bucks. Go Lions, please. See ya.